Lots of folks, of course, are still interested in Hurricane Erin, given the fact that it is going to give some indirect impacts up and down the eastern seaboard. So with that in mind, here is the latest as of the 2 o'clock advisory Tuesday afternoon. It's actually been downgraded down to a Category 2 storm with maximum sustained winds of 105 miles an hour. If you take a look at it on the satellite imagery here, notice all of the opening here. This is dry air that has eroded the western side of the storm, and what looks like the reasoning, of course, for the pretty big weakening that we have seen through today. It is expected to stay at Category 2 strength as it tracks its way in between the East Coast and Bermuda. Fortunately, no direct landfall, but indirect effects. Of course, you might have heard about the potential for high surf, dangerous rip currents, and possibly some tropical storm force winds approaching the Outer Banks, just depending on the ultimate track of the storm. But it is more high surf than anything, and that's why you've probably heard of some of those precautionary evacuations. But this is still expected to curve to the northeast and weaken as it does so, heading into the northern Atlantic and not making a landfall. That has not changed, and that has been the overall thinking with this system for more than a week now at this point. But let's take a look at what wave heights could look like according to one model, and this is our American model as we put this into motion. We'll stop it here near the Outer Banks, and if you see this kind of sea green color here, that correlates to 15 feet. That's pretty high, of course, and some could even be closer to 20 feet. As this continues to drift its way to the north, still of course making that curve to the northeast, anywhere from Delmarva up through the Jersey shore points, they could see waves anywhere from 10 to 15 feet as well. Maybe some isolated wave heights getting closer to 20 feet before it ultimately pulls away enough that it's not going to be an issue by later in the day, Friday and onward. So it's really just the next couple of days that seas are going to be pretty rough. We'll keep you up to date though on the latest, of course, not just on air, but also online at fox43.com.